Okay, I had to switch hands because my thumb is freezing. There you go. These are beautiful homes. A lot of character. I really like them. This street Laval is a beautiful street. So we're going to do part 2. Might even call it Square St. Louis. You really feel like you're in Europe here, which is a good thing. I mean, if you've been to Europe, you've seen one of these kiosks before? Sure, they're everywhere. This turns into a little coffee house during the day, and this neighborhood is called the Plateau. This is the beginning of the Plateau. And that is St. Arthur over there. I'm debating if we're going to walk up it or not. Well, we will another time, but I think I just might walk up beautiful Laval. Anyway, that's St. Arthur's, a gateway to the Plateau from Saint Laurent, as the locals call the Main Street. By days, it's butcher shops, groceries, thrift shops, and at night, it's party central. And you would never know there's clubs. It's the way clubs work. There's just a doorway, and then well, my days of going to clubs are long over. I would be scared to go to. I never enjoyed myself. I didn't get a club. Cars covered in snow. That's life in Canada. So, we're talking about demons, and they hate you. What's the Bible say? They're here to conquer and destroy, to lie, cheat, steal, and kill. Words to that effect. Kind of like, because they work for the evil one. I don't like to say his name, because you say his name, he appears. You know who I'm talking about. The guy who's depicted with the pitchfork. Lie, conquer, and destroy. Take over through chaos and pain. They love pain. So they think you're going to be a Christian. They know. They're going to try to get you to kill yourself before you become a Christian, before you figure it out. And if you are figuring it out, meaning you're starting to wake up, that the Bible is true, Jesus is real. They're going to attack you, and they're going to attack you until you die and go to heaven. But the good news is you know what's going on, and you know you have protection. Whereas before you're a born-again Christian, you just think it's some random stuff, you're having bad luck. And you're going to keep drinking heavily, doing drugs, doing things that are bad for you, not realizing what you're really doing. If you ever Now, I've been to drug rehab. And if you ever go to drug rehab, I'm just trying to show you these nice houses. They're very beautiful. If you ever go to drug rehab, do you think that they never, first when you walk through the door, they get you to believe, or to get you to acknowledge, I should say, that there's a higher power. You know, most drug addicts go, I don't believe in Jesus. And they go, no. Not Jesus. Higher power. Because they're setting the framework. If you're on drugs or drunk and you can get off that stuff by going to AA, good for you. But they're actually not your friend, believe it or not. Don't bother telling me, yeah, my uncle went and... There's more to the story than meets the eye. Because ideally what they want you to do, believe in a higher power, right? Once they got you believe, and there is a higher power. There's two of them. Jesus Christ and the other guy. You know, the one depicted with a pitchfork. They're not going to tell you that. They don't tell you that. So, these demons can never do anything good. But they can make a lateral movement. Meaning, they can take their hands off you and let you stop doing drugs. That's why a lot of rock stars, you know, they do get clean. But they don't stop doing their work for the evil one. You understand? They can make a lateral move as long as you keep working for them. Another example, if you have a relative that, you know, had nothing, was totally out of it, went to rehab, and then everything seemingly in this world seemed to be going well. What they're not telling you is they get you to join the occult. Now, if you're a Christian, a budding Christian, you know, just learning, you might not understand how the occult works. There are Freemasons, Order of the Eastern Star, Knights Templar. The list is long. The evil one is the king of 1,000 names, by the way. And all these occult groups are all the same, just different names. So, if you know somebody, my point is, they'll never talk about demons at drug rehab. Once you know that doing drugs is opening the door to demonic activity, you'll put down the crack pipe, you'll put down whatever, but they're never going to tell you that. And if you ask about that, their ears will prick up, because they know, a lot of them. There's some innocent people, good, well-intentioned people that work in those places that are totally oblivious to what's really going on. But the people that run it are all in the occult. And you start asking the wrong questions, not going to go well. So yes, the demons can make a sideways move. As long as you're still going to hell, basically, and helping other people go to hell. So you don't really need those places. You need Jesus, and he'll get you off your drugs and alcohol. When you know, forget about the health aspects. You're letting demons, you're giving them the keys to your house, which is your mind, soul, and body. And that's why bad things happen. And that's why you're moody. And that's why you're broke. They love it when you're broke. Demons love it when you're broke. Because when you're broke, you're desperate, you're miserable, and you're more likely to do crazy stuff. That will land you. They really want you to freak out. Showing you the neighborhood here. And go to jail. That's what they really like. So once you're there, I'm not saying it's hopeless. I think it's just went from bad to worse. Because who do you think runs the prisons of the world? And that's right, the good guy. Now sometimes, it's the best thing for some people. But for most of us, it's not. So they want you. So when you understand that these things are constantly in your head, getting you to jump off stuff. And you see, when you give your life to the demons, those people, hey, they can jump out of airplanes, do backflips, parachutes, all this crazy stuff. They're protected because the demons use them to encourage you to do it. Except you're going to end up in a hospital. Or worse. And then takes down your family, your parents, and it's just... So they're always working on you. I'm not telling you to stay home, be afraid of everything. I'm just saying, all your decisions, I know the stuff, and I have to watch it. You gotta think, who's whispering in your ear? It's a weird thing, Winter. If I ever left it, I don't know if I'd miss it or not. But it is okay. I'm just gonna go home. So what I was talking about, see, people still biking. And it's not some random one guy. Because in Montreal, when you bike, you don't want to give up the bike. I've been there. Because it's your freedom. Your real freedom, your real ticket is Jesus. But on this earth, when you're broke or whatever, don't have a car. See, that guy had to pull over, let the try. It's very dangerous. You don't want to have to ride public transportation. And then cabs and that, and then buy a car. You make life very difficult. It's getting worse. I suspect everywhere. Prices are going up. Driving is very difficult. So we're talking about demons. They're real. They make you do stupid stuff. They make you freak out. They make you drink and do drugs. They make you despair. They put you in all kinds of bad situations. They hate you. Now, if you're in the occult, and don't believe me, go check out hell testimonies. No matter what category you look on YouTube, there's going to be deceivers there. Don't worry about that. Just check some out. You'll know which ones are true. Amazon. You'll know which ones are true. And just listen. And don't worry about it, they're deceivers. The higher up the ladder you get in knowledge, I'm talking about, you'll be able to spot them, and that's the art. When you just find deceivers and what their deception is, that's when you've really learned something. I almost feel like going up here, but nah. So again, we're walking. I think about demons every day. Looking at pornography. I see the demons. You know, as they say, we are legion, right? It's like an army. In the army, they have doctors and lawyers. And they have guys in the infantry. And guys that drive tanks. They have different jobs. They're all in the same army, but they... Do you get what I'm saying here? Well, the demons, they have a hierarchy too. And some are stronger than others. And they, you know, when Barry Manilow says, I write the songs, which is a demonic song, by the way, you think, what? Read the words, check it out. I'm sure there are movies on it. You're not talking about him. That's why music is so powerful. Again, demons. But watch the hell testimonies. And I'm saying to the people who are in the occult, they think they're so deceived that they're going to be rewarded when they die by the evil one and get a share of his kingdom. Well, if you listen to hell testimonies, go to, what's it called? Jeez, hell testimonies. I forget the name of. Oh, Touching the Afterlife. I love listening to those at work. I really do. With the people in the occult, witches and whatnot, and they're all around you, by the way. You probably have some in your family. They're not all flying around on brooms with a wart. Come in all shapes and sizes, colors. When they go to hell, they're like, hey, I thought I got to serve you. And then the evil one starts laughing. You believed me? Why? Because the evil one is who? He's the father of all lies. You see? He's the opposite. Jesus is the truth. The other guy's the lie. So we're talking about demons. We're talking about how they work. I'm just walking here, getting a little exercise to help me sleep. I do this research. I do it because I want to do it. I love doing it. See, yoga. Yoga everywhere. Yoga everywhere. I bet you that symbol in the middle there is not good. Symbols. Now, here we go. What is your symbol on the window there? See, that's a broken circle. Go check out the Ouroboros. It's a snake eating his own tail. You won't believe how many businesses in your neighborhood, doesn't matter where you are, have the broken circle like this. Check out the Ouroboros. Check out this. See, they have it on their illuminated sign. It's an occult symbol, signaling each other. Check out Ouroboros. So yeah, there's no way out. Everybody, when you die, you go to heaven or hell. And if you're a witch or into the black arts, you're going to hell and you're going to get punished. And if you're a Christian preaching the Bible, you get beaten up even more than a regular person. So that's why you want to make sure you go to heaven. Demons are real. You don't know that. Once you do, things in your life will change.